Yeah, we're streaming. We're streaming. Hey, kampai. I've already been out with friends, so I'm already sauced up. I'm not gonna be drinking any more alcohol tonight. Anyways, I'm here. Hey, and I'm playing games. That's not the finals. Although I do want to. I'm in the mood to shoot some people. Don't take that out of context. Um. So, anyways, I've gone and I've picked out some games as I do from Steam, and let me tell you, it's rough out there. I I went to bed last night, had some trouble sleeping, as you do, and decided, oh yeah, I need to stream tomorrow or today. Now it's today. So while I was just in bed, I was just browsing Steam on my phone and going through new release demos. And my goodness, let me just tell you the amount of just garbage that has just been put onto Steam is just innumerable. It was tough to find any good games that looked interesting. A lot of there was a couple of games that looked really interesting, and then I scroll down and see that it's an AI disclosure, and it's not even just like, oh, we used AI for the capsule art. It's like everything was fucking AI, and it's just like, and part of me was like, I could download it and we could laugh at it together and be like, haha, look at the AI thing. But the thing is that we're still giving attention to those kind of games. And I don't even want to award those games attention, even if it's negative attention. I don't want to award them any sort of attention at all. I would rather they just sink to the depths of the Steam store to never be seen again. So rather than give them any attention at all, I just decided, nah, I'm not going to play those. So instead, I went and looked for something else that looked interesting, and I found a couple of games. One of them, which we're looking at the store page right now, is definitely seems to be like a solo indie adventure, or at least some very small budget kind of thing. The other one, I think, has a publisher behind it. Seems to have a little bit more funding power behind it. So there's a chance that the people who keep up with indie games might have heard of it. I hadn't personally, but I had been scrolling for I don't know, like an hour, and I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go with that one. I wish I could pick a smaller indie game, but phew. You just now know? No, it's not that I just now noticed it, but I have. Let me tell you, BG. Nice to have you here, by the way. I have gone searching through Steam new releases quite regularly for these streams, and while yes, I notice a lot of just garbage, a lot of slop, whether it's AI slop or just sloppy slop, doesn't matter. There's always been slop. There always will be slop, and that. I've noticed that, but usually I don't have to scroll. I don't have to search for so long just to find something that seems okay. Now, I'm going to be fair here, by the way, for you guys, because I know you guys mostly care about the RPG kind of thing. So, I primarily just sorted it by new releases under the RPG tag. If I sorted it by all games, maybe I would have had a little bit more success. So, and actually, maybe that was the problem this time. Maybe because usually I do think I just sort by all new releases. This time I just sorted by RPG. So, I don't know. I joke Next Fest should have been called AI Fest with the amount of AI slop I saw in it. Yeah. I'm not surprised. There's one game that almost had my attention. I could see it going well or bad, depending on the execution. It was kind of like vampire hunters. Is that what it's called? What is it? The Vampire Survivors. That's what it's called. It's kind of like a Vampire Survivors type game. But it's supposed to be like rhythm based, so that could be an interesting fusion. I was really interested in giving it a try. Um, the actual context for the game is like you're like an idol who live streams and you need to keep people's attention. This started like the more I read into it, I was like, all right, I don't know if I really jive with the hook of the setting, but that's okay. I mean, that's just story. Maybe gameplay is just that's maybe where the interesting part is. But at the same time, like Vampire Survivors, it basically plays itself. You just need to move around and dodge attacks, and your own attacks kind of just fire off on their own, right? So it's kind of like, well, if it's Vampire Survivors, like, at what point does the rhythm part really matter? I mean, it just means like your attacks might fire with the rhythm, but it doesn't really mean you need to have much rhythm. So I don't know. I didn't play it, so I have no idea what the execution is like or how the rhythm part comes into play. Sounded interesting, but that was specifically one of the games that when I read the AI disclosure, I'm glad they have it. I'm glad they're being honest about it. I want to put that out there. There's too many people who try to just deceive people on their AI usage by either not disclosing it or not disclosing all of it. So first of all, I want to commend them seriously for just being as transparent as possible with their AI usage, and they pretty much listed everything. So on the one hand, I appreciate their transparency on that fact. I still don't really want to support it though. Basically, there was like no part of the game that seemed to have any sort of human touch to it. It was almost entirely AI made, other than like plopping the assets into the actual game itself. Maybe the assets were human made, because as far as I'm aware, AI generated 3D assets are not really game ready. They tend to generate like really high polygon count assets. Oh, but I do remember one thing that really annoyed me about it too is that it's a rhythm game, so the music is important. Well, go figure that the fucking music was AI generated too, and it's just like, then why make a music game? Why do you make a music game if you're not even like, you don't have cool or interesting music to put in it? You're putting slop as the fucking music. I don't know. That to me seemed like the biggest fucking disgrace for it. Anyways, I'm rambling. Sorry. Even playing a game for memes gives them money. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, yes. If it's like a big YouTuber, then I imagine that even if like a big YouTuber were to make fun of a shitty game, there's still going to be a small portion of their audience that might go there to buy it, even just for the memes. Or maybe they're seriously interested. Either way, even if it's 0.01%, that's still more than nothing if the YouTuber had never played it in the first place. However, in my case, I'm no one. So I don't think that would happen. I don't think they would get anything. I'm past the point. I'm not really buying these games anymore. I'm just playing the demo. So they also wouldn't really get anything from me buying it to play on stream. It would just be their demo. But either way, it's still attention, and I don't want to give them any attention. So, yeah. Play My Slop. Harold wants... Yeah. I'm not interested. Oh, I once played a rhythm game that the music was just total ass. Yeah, that does happen. All right. Well, anyways, that's enough rambling. Here we are. The first game I want to play is Scrap Story Demo. And actually, just before I started, Wrath of Wood is here. Hello. And one of the thing I noticed just before starting the stream was something interesting I kind of want to talk about before going into the game. Now, I liked the art. I thought the art was pretty cute. It caught my attention. I mean, that's usually how I pick these games. It's kind of a shame because obviously that's why my game is not getting published, because it has very generic environment art. But anyways, that's besides the point. Obviously, art does play an important part in why we might be interested in looking at a game, and this one caught my attention. bright hand-drawn colors. Looks very nice. I sort of had a feeling it kind of had this Paper Mario vibe to it. I just watched the trailer just now and realized it seems to be very derivative of Paper Mario. That was not intentional. But I do like Paper Mario. I would prefer it not to be so derivative, but we'll see if it pans out. Now, the thing I wanted to talk about is I was scrolling down here, and there's this. This is not the first game to do this, but I don't really like this. So it says this demo is a standalone adventure from the main game. While it does reuse assets, the level layout, scenario, and dialogue is all unique to this standalone demo. As such, progress of this demo is not transferable, blah, blah, blah. Who cares about that? So I've seen this happening more and more where I see like some indie devs like make their demo almost like episode 0, the prequel, the prologue, whatever to the main game. And I really don't like that because it winds up making the demo feel like necessary play. And like you could say, well, you know, it's just side information. You don't really need to know it. But then at that point, I mean, if you don't really need to know it, you're still probably likely going to make references, which means people who do care about your game, just, I don't know. I just don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. Just if you have a story, just put it in your game, you know? I don't know. Or just don't make it your demo. Make it just a free game. I don't know. I don't like it. That's all. That's all I have to say about it. But is it more like Crap Story? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll launch it here. In fact, why don't we just launch it now while I get caught up on what you're saying? Demo is the only game. Well, that might be the end of that. Data folder not found. Okay. There should be Scrap Story Demo Data folder next to the executable. All right. Let me see if I can fix this. I don't know if I can, but let's see what I got. There is a data folder next to it. Hang on, what was that warning again exactly? Okay. This is an easy fix, I think. They just named the folder wrong. There we go. All right. I already named it. See if that works. Nope. Nope. Still same error. One more time? Did it rewrite it back? What happened there? No. Did rename it properly? Okay. There should be Scrap Story Demo _ data folder next to the executable. All right. I'm a little sauced up. I went out with friends just before coming home. That's why the stream is late today. So help me out here. All right. Here we go. Please tell me that is exactly what it is. Where did that warning go? All right. Please tell me. Am I crazy? I renamed it to what it wants, right? I copy and pasted this error and pasted there. So there should be no reason why it is incorrect. Unless they want the little quotation marks around it. I don't think it'll accept that. What do you mean you completely forgot? We're only 13 minutes in. It's fine. For me, it's not even that. Your demo is supposed to show me your game to make me buy it. Yeah. It being its own fucking thing does not show me your game. Yep, I agree. Good start. Yep. Yeah, I started late. I started at 10:30. What? put that in the I put that in the Discord. Anyways, I said I was gonna start 30 minutes late because I was out drinking with some friends. Okay. So, um, yeah, I see. Ace is trying to do it too. What if I just try to launch it straight from the, nope, okay, all right. Well, that's too bad. I thought the art was pretty cute. Who reads anything on Discord? Come on, man. I actually, but you responded. You responded to me. Dude, we gotta check two things here. We gotta check the game, make sure I'm not too saucy for that. But also right here, as it foreshadowed, spontaneously my friends wanted to go out. However, I told them I don't want to stay out late. I'll still stream tonight, but I might start later than expected. Frankie, you might need to pass this info into Valor because I'm not logged in on my phone. And you responded, not only will I do it for you, but I'll do it for you. Okay, well, anyways. Right, so... See, normally I pick 3 games just in the event something like this happens, or, well, not... I don't expect the game to not launch. This is a first for me. At least on Steam. There's been a few itch.io games that I've downloaded that have not run out of the box, but this is a first for a Steam game. But I do normally download 3 games in the event that like one of them is really short, or I just do not agree with it within like the first few minutes. But in this case, I only downloaded 2 because I spent forever trying to find something to play on stream. So I don't see level files in the... Okay, you got me curious now. Yeah. That appears to be everything. That would make sense. You know, I had a hard time believing when the download was, I think, like 16 megabytes. For a 3D game, I was like, you know, that seems really, really highly optimized. I mean, what do I know? Maybe it's some really, really optimized geometry. Maybe they procedurally generate the textures. Who the fuck knows? But I was like, yeah, that seems a little bit small. Now it makes sense. Now I understand. All right, well, moving on. So, next game. Town of Zaz. Fight with flavor. As Ito, a young shaman chef adventurer, you'll hunt critters, gather ingredients, and rebuild bonds by cooking for the townspeople. A shaman chef always aims to lend a helping hand, but the more Ito gets involved, the more... Oh, is it a boy? Well, it looks like a girl. Anyways, the more he'll learn about the town and its ancient secrets. Is it a boy? I thought it was a girl. Are there any... I don't know. Well, anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. Looks neat, I guess. It's bright, it's colorful, got that like, you know, cel shaded anime style kind of thing. They also do this like reduced frame rate on the animations, which has become a bit trendy. See if we can, yeah, well, you can see it there. It's so funny because it's like the opposite of All of Us. Boys can cook too. It's like the opposite of All of Us. All of Us are stuck dealing with like 3 frames, and we're just like, God, if only we had more frames to deal with. Meanwhile, all the 3D indie devs are like, God, what do we do with all these frames? If only we had less of them. Also, who the heck is making games on Unity 5? We're on okay, no, I'm gonna defend the dev on that one because game development takes a long time. So more than, and I would not want to update, like, trust me, Reaper is on like version 7 or whatever. I don't know. But I still use Reaper version 6.3 because it's stable and does exactly what I need. Let me tell you, the number of times I've been burned with shitty updates, I don't even want to risk it. I know my workflow. I know exactly how things work. So I would rather just not update it and keep my software functioning exactly the way that I know that it functions, rather than deal with an update that may change a UI where I have to relearn things or introduce new bugs that I don't know how to cope with. Either way, it's the same. It's definitely, I think, particularly important for games where, like, that shit can, like, ruin years of work. Like, you update something and it's just now like something became hugely busted in the back end and now you're going to be having the bug hunt for it. No, I totally understand why a developer might still be using Unity 5 rather than whatever the newest version is. Totally understandable. How many how many animations do we need? Yes. Even triple A devs flop when they update just to update to shiny new software. Use what you have that works until the project is done. Yeah. Yeah, I still no, and I mean, I think this is actually pretty common too, because I've heard there's been like plenty of, like, even writers, like writers will sometimes just stick with like really old versions of either what is wrong with my brain? I'm forgetting like all of these really easy words. Jesus Christ. of Word. Microsoft Word. They'll use, like, 2003 or whatever, or even older, or sometimes even use word processors on like DOS machines or whatever, just because they know that it works. There's less shit that gets in their way. They know how it functions. Like, I think this is just common across so many creatives. Like, they want to use the tools exactly as they know them. They might update in the future, but they would rather just, once they have their workflow, they do not want it fucked with. That is exactly how I am with my music. I'll go on a whole fucking tangent. I fucking hate updates. The first one of the earliest fucking lessons I learned, especially on Android phone, fucking Google is the worst about this, and now fucking Microsoft does it too. Fucking updates. Like, I turned off automatic updates because I would be using an app and then for no fucking reason they changed the whole UI. Fuck knows why, and it's so annoying. It's like, I knew exactly how. Why are you making me relearn how to use the damn app? And usually there's no justified reason for it. Fucking Windows moving the goddamn copy button to the fucking top of the context menu. Why do this? Oh, not here in Steam. What? Let me just Windows, stop doing this. Right here, right? You just, why is copy here? Why are these here? I hate this. Don't do this. You don't need to do this. Do they need? No. My muscle memory is that copy and paste is down here, and it fucks with me all the time because I'm sitting here like, where the fuck is copy? Where the fuck? Well, fucking duh, it's up. Don't do this. I hate fucking updates. Oh my fucking god. I turn automatic updates off because I hate this shit. And, when it comes to, like, regular software, like, whatever, apps that I use on my phone, whatever, like, it's not super important. But when it comes to my creative stuff, my music, I will throw a tantrum if you ruin my workflow. Anyway, sorry. Unity 5 is end of life, though. Okay, okay. I still stick with what I say. Anyways, bug hunting in the back end. You shouldn't have bugs in the back end. That sounds bad. I used Word 2010 for ages. Does it work? Yep. Oh my god, Windows 11 is so silly. Yes. They don't give a shit about your boomer ass having to relearn your OS. They're teaching you. Yeah, fair enough. To be fair, apps would just put themselves on weird positions, breaking muscle memory anyways. I don't know what you mean. Anyways, let's play Town of Zaws. Zaws! What a weird word. No. I disagree with you, Ace. There's not been a single fucking app. Like, in fact, actually, it makes it worse. We go over here. Copy is still in the list. It's not like a bar at the top. It's still in the list. I mean, it's at the it's at the top here, which is annoying, but you know, whatever. Still, I don't know. And then like usually it's somewhere in the context menu. Copy here, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. He's speaking in tongues again, as usual. Alright, it seems a little bit quiet for me. I don't know about you guys. You are right. I don't use the there's been a few times where I've used the copy paste button. It is very rare that I use it. I usually just use Control C, Control V. But there have been a couple of times. Oh, they have the mask. Oh, huh? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, why is there some weird acceleration on that? Okay, anyways. DMAA? Wow! No TAA. No, thank you. DMAA is fine. Full screen. Upscale quality. Interval? 170, I guess. I guess it's a refresh. Now imagine the outrage that would happen if they changed the controls. Oh, there, yes. There would be serious outrage. Okay. It seems like it might now be loud for you guys. It's still quiet. Oh, because my headphones are turned way down. That would explain why. New game! You're born a 3-soul Poco in Zaz, and every Poco carries 2 names. One is given at birth, yours is Ito. The other is chosen. It is your true name, one you must grow into and share only when you feel worthy. What is your chosen name? Windows, please stop oh, that's it. Say no to updates. Please. Gotta get the please in there. Power Toys Advanced Pace would like to have... I don't know what that is, and I don't care what it is. I wonder what DLSS 5 will do to games like these. I'm pretty sure it would add makeup to this boy because it thinks it... because he looks like a girl. It looks really pixelated there. Yassify the boy! Do it! 3 souls something? Is that the... Housing of the 15 gendered 2-spirited penguin German bee. Windows, please stop Jane. I didn't even catch that. Please stop Chang! This wild Chinese man's just going off the rails! Please stop him! Won't somebody do something? He keeps using his wok and making fried rice! This man's insane! Have you seen the gyoza? It's non-stop! Not bad, kid. Your moves are getting better and better. Your swing's got potential, but now let's see you hit something other than me. Show those training dummies who's boss. Got a 3-hit combo. Is there a pause in it? No. Just smash. Is there a right click? No, no heavy attack. Seems like the music is loud. Oh yeah, take that! Wow, big damage! Oh my god! I'm a pro gamer. Huge dubs. Dang, I fat fingered that stupid controller cable. Bro, that was more than a fat finger. That was fucking rolling sausages on the keyboard. Wow, what's going on? An earthquake? The music seems... Did I turn up the music or the master? When I set the... Because I feel like everything is being overshadowed by the music. Not sure, something big is shaking all the Pixano out of the hiding. Are those the fake Pokemon? Playtime's over, kid. Hang on, sit tight. I need to check the wait. When I went to settings, no, that was master. Why does music seem so loud? Feels like it's just overpowering everything. I hate that I can't grab the scroll bar, just scroll down. That kills me. Okay. Maybe that's fine? Isometric maple story? Maybe. I don't know. What was that? Does it have an attack? The little flame thing? I guess so, yeah. It like bites the ground. How many do I need to kill? Oh, dodge a few hits. Okay, what's dodge? I missed the button. I missed what the command is. Dodge is space. I thought I pressed space. There we go. Okay. Oops. Bad timing. By default, Z follows you and attacks your target in combat. If you need him safe, move him with the arrow keys or tap F to call him back into your backpack. Okay. Arrow keys. Okay, is it 2 hands on keyboard? Is that what they want? Want Z to focus on a target? Hold F and aim. No, because you need mouse to aim. Okay, so... Right on. Alright, you need 3 hands to play the game. Okay, so I can use arrow keys to move him independently. Or I can... Feels like the... Feels like the... Yeah, the... Man, the sensitivity on that... Hold on, I'm trying to do something. The sensitivity... Stop it! The sensitivity on this is difficult to deal with. True gamers use their face. I don't know how... What is chasing me? I don't know how often I need to control him independently. Hopefully it's... Oh, is that enemy? Take down every last foe. Gotcha. Built-in co-op? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, is it trying to do like a VHS? Of course, it's a game made in the modern era, which means it can't look like it's made in the modern era. Why did it look like it had a VHS filter or something? Like the colors were like muted and there was like some color bleed on it. But then everything else, like the game itself looks fine. Like it looks modern. I don't know. Anyways, Ito, you've been away long enough. We respected your choice to leave, but the farm is failing and the family restaurant is struggling. Time to take responsibility. Come home. Your father, Conky. P.S. Bring me pineapple semita. Semita. From the bodega. Guess we're heading home sooner than planned, eh? Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for you. Yeah, I feel like the music is still loud. Oh, what? Trying to emulate 90s video, 90s anime and the like. I mean, I guess so, but it's like the rest of the game doesn't have that aesthetic, so it seems kind of like out of place. Is there a dash? Okay, yeah, there is. Breaking stuff, collecting. Oh, you don't automatically pick it up? That sucks. That did a thing. I got water. Oh, okay. Oh, don't tell me you need to... No? Okay. Well, that makes sense. He is floating after all. Maybe I'll get a tutorial when I go over there. But I need to break everything first. Break the shit. Cut the grass. Yes. Lawn mowing simulator. My favorite. Well, what does that button do? Well, the gate's already open. Oh, I see. It closes it. Naruhodo. Collect it. Doesn't seem like there's much of a point to cutting the grass. Yes, I am already sprinting. Ah, there's an automatic jump. Okay. Very big upgrade from the ZX Spectrum. I'm not sure what that is in reference to. I know what the ZX Spectrum is, because I know that's the proper way to pronounce it. It's not the ZX Spectrum, but I don't know what that's in reference to. Town of Zaw's autosaves. Good to know. To load and okay. I know how. Okay. Enemies. Can you swim? That is the question. No? Okay. Alright. That answers that. Is that an enemy? I mean, I guess so. It is running towards me. Okay. So do I need to find okay. Yeah. Hold F to sense possessable targets. Aim with the mouse and release F to possess one. Possession effects vary. For example, you can make heavy objects lighter so you can pick them up. Okay. What? Go for it. Do it. Okay, there we go. Right. So I was wondering about that when they explained that. That feels like a weirdly extra unnecessary step for what is typically just done in a single button press. Someone made lawn mowing simulator on it? Okay, I get it. I want to make Zelda spin-off where Link gets grass cutting summer job. Sounds great. Things were pretty dicey back there, but you did good, kid. Now look around for some Kurana berries to get you back on your feet. Press escape to open the menu. You can eat them to recover health directly. Okay. Consume. Yes. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like the way this game feels. Like, it's not bad, it's not offensive, you know, like I think many people could just tolerate this just fine, but I don't know, it feels like maybe there's either not enough range or like your forward step is not enough. It still feels too rooted. I'm not really sure. I also feel like your regular run speed is just a little bit too slow. Like this feels... Oh, you have... Why do you have stamina? Why do you have stamina? God, I hope there's a good reason later on in the game that makes sense why you have a stamina meter for sprint. What is this, fucking 2010 on the 360? Where you just have a stamina for no reason with your sprint? Tech facts. CMAA was originally developed by Intel. Okay, good to know. Can I possess that? No. What was your quest again? Get pineapples? It was get pineapples from the bodega and go home. It's right there on the right side of the screen. Not the pineapples from the bodega. Do I want to climb up here? I mean, there's the button over there, but I guess I have nothing to put on it. Milker's the long stamina. Yeah. Oh, I just realized the stamina appeared when I'm in combat. So... Does it disappear now, the combat? Yeah. So I can run... Okay, that's good. It feels kind of like a clunky solution. I guess I understand why it's there. I don't know if I... yeah, okay. Why did... Was I in combat before, though? I don't know. That... Okay. Didn't need to rewind the tape. Was I in combat when I was trying to run earlier? I felt like I wasn't. I don't remember there being any enemies around. I just was running to test things out because I was talking about how the game feels. And I don't know, the cut down frame rate too. Like, it's stylish, I get it, but I don't know, it's making things feel like... I don't know, it makes things feel less connected. Like, less in control. God damn it, I tried... I don't know. What is it about this game? There's something about this game that just... I don't really like the game feel of it. The movement speed feels a little bit too slow. Sprinting is fine. See, there's an enemy down there, but I don't have the damn stamina. So, it's not like if enemies are still on the map. I'm not really sure why there was stamina earlier. Your regular run speed just... Oh, I died. Well, what happens when you die? You just load a save? Seems like it. Okay. Back here. And the mushroom guy's already dead, so... These guys are still alive. No? Some of them are... They're all dead. What's the point of death then? What's the fucking point? If it just saves all the progress but just puts you a few feet away, then... What? Makes it feel like there's no, like, risk. I guess maybe on a boss, I'd assume that they at least reset, like, boss health on death. Still, I would love the enemies, the regular trash mobs, to at least feel like some sort of challenge. I know I just died there, but that's because I'm not playing very well. Dying at 1 HP looked weird. Is this a jumping puzzle? Okay, this doesn't really have the, like, color bleed. It does look really... Gosh, those animations are so short. I barely have time to, like, come to grips with it. Oh, I need to... Oh, no shame in retreating. Live to fight another day. Let's make, like, vermin and scatter. Okay. Can I still cast him on him? What? Okay, alright. I got it. Sorry, it was just testing stuff. Like, they have to update the UI to have 0 HP at death. Yes. Ah, I thought I dodged that. Okay. Calm down. Okay. Can I go around him? Okay. Oh, I've attracted more enemies. Whoa, God, I got some range on that. Actually, I'm curious now. Wait, stop it. Stop it. I want to die. Story of my life every day. That's my mood. Okay, so I didn't see any remaining health there. So if I load, is it actually loading a game, or is it like all those enemies should? Okay, these are back. Are the other enemies here? Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. I guess it just happened to autosave. No, the big guy. No. Okay, I'm not sure. Does it auto? It's like some enemies are still dead. Most of them are still dead. What's the fucking point of dying? There's no challenge. Okay, this time it's okay. Oh, don't blink. You might miss the animation. This one is longer. This is nice. It doesn't have the armors. Wake up, Zuz! The bus! This is a bus stop? Felt more like a drive-by. That's your luck, kid. Looks like you're getting home on foot. That's that's an FLCL reference. Oh, hells. Looks like I hit another vermin. Bit scragglier than the others. Oh, this is... Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, it's not even just a reference anymore. It is just straight up just copying FLCL. Ow! I can hardly believe my eyes! Ito, or should I say no to... Oh. I forgot that was my name. Or should I say no to updates, please? Back in the flesh. Feels like ages since I saw you. Of all the Poco to run into out here. You mean run over? What are you even doing this far out from town? I've got a side hustle now, delivering rare goods from town to town. Though, still getting the hang of this new bike model my folks made. Heh. New model, huh? I ran off to the wilds to prove I'm no kid. Came back tougher as Battle Ito version 2.0. Faster, stronger. The Ultra Manya machine. Oh, totally. I can absolutely see that. Hee. Anyway, Killer Instinct, Ito. I've got errands to run, but I can drop you off. Home, right? Hop on before I leave you in the dust. Alright, this is your stop. Glad you're back, but you know I'd rather not get too close to your place. Ha. That makes two of us. I need to stop by the store anyway. Don't be a stranger. Swing by Zaz and we'll catch up. Can't wait to hear all about your training and what you've been up to. Okay. So there's a few things I wanted to go over here. First of all, was I crazy? I swear to God that the one very, very short animation, blink and you miss it, where the bird dropped the letter, it had like some weird color bleed and desaturated colors. It looked like some sort of VHS filter. However, none of the other animations have seemed to have had that. Am I fucking crazy? Did I imagine that? Am I wrong? What happened there? That last animation, I think that was pretty nice. I guess FLCL reference and all that, whatever. That was pretty nice. The others, shorter animations are almost so short and inconsequential. I almost wonder what's the point in having them. I guess other than showing off your talent as an animator, but I'd almost feel like, I'd almost wish if you clustered up, if you gathered up all that time you spent on making those little short animations, you could have like put that into making another longer animation at another point to show something more interesting. Because that last animation, that was pretty good. I liked it. It was cute. At least there, like the low frame rate thing kind of makes sense. I'm really not jiving with the low frame rate animations. Like, I get it's a style choice, but oof, I don't know about that one, Chief. They're not the first game to do it. There's South of Midnight, I think it was called. It was a Xbox Studios game that released, I think, the end of last year. They kind of did this too. I didn't play it, but I had the same feelings watching some of the trailers that I don't know how well that's gonna feel playing it. It worked well for the what was it, Spider-Verse movie, but that's a movie because you're not playing it. And I'm sure, like, technically speaking, even though the animations has less frames, it probably still respawns, like the game logic still responds at the full 170 frames that I'm running. It's just the perception of it, the visibility of it all just feels like it really suffers because of this low frame rate kind of thing. I don't know. I don't really like it. That's what I'm saying. It's stylish. I guess it looks cool in motion if you're watching a video, but playing it, I don't think it feels that great. Just my opinion. Alright, anyways, getting caught up. I'm not getting the world setting. Why is going home so deadly? Did you get dumped someplace as part of the trial? I have no idea. I guess it would make sense in time. Well, they have to... You have your given name and then the name that you live up to, which... I think they want you to not be silly and name yourself, please don't update, or whatever the fuck it was. Please no Windows updates. I don't remember what I set the name to be. I think they're more hoping that you set it to, like, your name, and then it's like you're living up to be that person. You. I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's just a complete shot in the dark. But it seems like he went off to prove he is. No, I know, but that's the given name, and then the name that you have to live up to is the one that I typed out. The given name is like your typical name that your parents give you, while the other one is, I don't know, something that you become, which is no Windows updates, please. Anyways, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure if we spend more time with this game, we'll understand the purpose and setting more as time goes on. We're still kind of in the early stages. I guess this is where I need to go. I gotta break the pots though and get stuff. Okay, use a vending machine to buy stuff. That makes sense. Stepped out to handle business. Try one of our many other locations in Zaz. Well, how the heck am I supposed to get my father's pineapple samita? Guess we'll have to check the other bodega next time we're in town. Nothing we can do for now. Okay. Where do I go? This way? Can I? No? I like that slide, though. That's good. We went from low frame animations to no frame animations. That's great. Quality stuff. Alright, anyways. So... Here? I can't open this, right? No, I can't. This way? This way. No, I can't kill it? Okay. Well, that's a bummer. Gonna do some farming? Onion seeds. Put those onion seeds down. No? Okay. Oh, I can't break these pots. Alright. Some inconsistency in what you can and cannot interact with. No? Okay. Guess this one too? Yeah, I guess not. Hi, Grandma. What's up?
Emo.
Oh, hi, Grandma. What are you doing here? Oh, dear. Wingdings, you're back. Wingdings, the farm Wingdings hungry. The farm is hungry? Wingdings native tongue, Ito, someday. Take this, Wingdings. Thank you. Open the lunchbox page in the pause menu. Move food from your snacks and drinks from your inventory on the left into the lunchbox on the right. Items in your lunchbox appear in the quick select menu. Hold R, then press the scroll wheel to cycle items. Release to confirm. And you're ready, press R to feed yourself and your companion. This is the only way to consume food and drinks during combat. Got it. Bad guys. Bad guys and spinny thing. So, lunchbox. Okay, so you just like fill this up with food, I guess. You get 0.5 symbol and 0.5 blue symbol. Oh, that's the AI symbol. So you get 0.5 red AI and 0.5 blue AI. You get 0.5 hearts. That one's probably yeah, that's That's gonna be health. That one makes sense. Maybe the blue one. Maybe the blue one is your stamina. So far, we haven't really needed to use stamina that much, but maybe that'll change. So I guess for now, we'll just put all the hearts in there. Maybe later I'll want to change that, but now just load it up with hearts. It's looking pretty good. I don't need any AI in my lunchbox. It's not a slop box, it's a lunchbox. Die! Cretinous vermin! Oh, how dare you hit me! Let's heal up. Wait, it said release R to release? Tap it? Okay. Did I misremember the instructions? I thought it said hold R, scroll, and then release to use it. Although, I guess that would be kind of frustrating to do anyways, so maybe not. Oh. Don't forget the backyard. This game kind of looks like Nostale if it was action instead of tap target MMO. I don't know what that is, but cool. I don't know. This game hasn't really gripped me so far. I almost feel like, and this is often the case with I think a lot of demos, is starting you out at the very beginning. Like, I realize you kind of need that beginning to help get context, you know, get context for the world, the story, and all of that. So it's necessary for the full game, but if you want to hook someone in, I kind of feel like starting at the beginning is not the most interesting unless you're gonna like truncate stuff. Because so far this is all very humdrum, boring stuff, and I don't really see much excitement with the combat. It's a 3-hit combo. I'm gonna presume later there's more to this combat than what we've experienced so far. Please get out of the ground so I can kill you. Thank you. Because I could see when I was using the scroll wheel, it was like making my sword down at the bottom like bounce. So it implies to me that maybe later on you can like scroll through different weapons, so you'll have different weapons and stuff. So maybe the combat gets more interesting later. And so that's kind of the thing is like I think I would want to try to like show players what makes the game interesting and why they should spend money. If we spend, you know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever in the demo, just experience humdrum dullness, then I don't know. I guess you got the animations. That could be a pretty cool selling point. I need a fun game to go with the animations. Otherwise, I just want you to just make an animated series instead of a game. So, you know, I'm not really sold on the game so far. The wild Nomos busted that hole in the fence and killed the Manya barrier. Oh, is that what we're doing? It's mana, but it's Spanish, so it's not mana. It's the Manya. That old barrier needed fixing anyway. No way a fence like that holds off Nomos forever. Yeah, let's find some Kopaz. Bet that's what powers the fence barrier. There's gotta be some lying around we can use. About that, kid. Looks like those vermin just copped your last one.
Oi.
Ugh, we've gotta go after them. This kiosk might help. Looks like Pops is just about done fixing it. Good thinking, kid. In Town of Zaz, you travel using kiosks. The bus takes you to wild areas and back home or into town, but nights are off limits, so no traveling then. Conky's rules. Kiosks also serve as boards where villagers post requests. Check them for current and available adventures. When ready, switch to the map tab and choose your destination. Got it. No interactions? Okay. I can break these pods. So, what do I want to go here. Confirm!
Oi!
That's mine! Get back here, you dirty thief! Got a bomb flower? Little Zelda influence in there? Give me the cheese. Sorry, it's not bomb flowers, it's plant bombs are dangerous, but Z can help. If Z possesses one, he can stop it from exploding. Once neutralized, you can safely press E to pick it up and throw it at enemies, obstacles. Press control again to detonate. Okay, I don't really like this. This Z guy feels really tacked on. Like, in a Zelda game, you just pick it up. You don't have to... I thought he was... What? What? Drop the damn thing. Okay, whatever. I don't know why it's not... Is it... Uh-oh. Eat some food. So... It's not click. Not space. Oh, okay. Just E. It's really not like a way to throw it? Oh. I don't really like that you can blow it up in your hands either. This possessing thing, it just feels like an extra clunky step for no reason. I don't really know why it's there. I don't know about this one, Chief, man. The game's got some nice art. The animations are good. But, I don't know. The game is just slow and I don't know. Slow, feels bad to play. There's like unnecessary gimmicks that don't seem to contribute anything to the game itself. Maybe later they might. Again, this is a demo, so maybe you'd want to show in your demo where the possessing can be cool. So far, it just feels like one extra unnecessary step in a pretty typical game process. You don't just pick up the box. Instead, you have to first possess the box to then pick up the box. What? Oh, there's another one there. Other ones? Maybe hiding in the grass? Yeah. Well, so some were actually literally hiding in the grass, as in the grass just obscured them. But then others are literally invisible until you cut the grass? Okay. Let's see, he's standing on the switch, which I assume is preventing me from going up there. No? Gotta possess your possessions so you can possess them. Yeah. I need to cut all the grass? Am I trying to find all the guys in here or something? Pass pot vacuum. What? When did I get that? Was I just rambling too much to notice when I picked that up? Climb, please. Thank you. Can't possess that. On blue. Is that there? Do I just have infinite? Can I? Oh, I can place another one. Seems to break the other one though. It's a sword. Wait, that machete. It kind of looks like my dad's handiwork. How did it end up here? Who cares? It's way better than that glorified butter knife you've been swinging around. Grab it already. Looks like someone else wants to admire your pop's handiwork. Let's give this meathead a personal presentation. Your new weapon interacts with Z's abilities. To unleash a powerful combo, let Z hunt an enemy first, then use right-click with Ito. Haunt an enemy, sorry. Not hunt. Okay, so it makes me jump into them. Let's do that when the enemy is not attacking. No? Oh. Wait. I thought it would just home in on them too, but it seems like I just do it the way that I'm facing. If I bring him back... No, I can still do that. It seems like maybe the little demon dude also attacks when I do it. Like, if I bring him in... Now if I do it... That fight felt a little bit better than the other fights. I think this combat works better when you have like a single large target. Yeah, that feels better for the pacing too. When you have a single large target with very telegraphed attacks. Out of curiosity. Yeah. Okay, so see, that's actually pretty nice because well, unlike a Souls game, your dodge cancels your combo. So actually that's pretty nice. So yeah, I think these first enemies just kind of suck at representing the game. Maybe there's potential to this combat. Maybe. That's definitely feeling a little bit better. I go around him? Yeah. Oh, okay, that hurts. Can I jump across this? Yes. Please climb, thank you. Oh, do I? Pain in the ass. I should have. Fight on. I was just doing. Oh, but I can't jump, huh? Because I can't run. Yeah. Okay. All right. Gotcha. I was right the first time. I cannot bring the bomb up here because I need to get up here without the need of jumping. So I need to possess this, bring it down here, place it right here. Oh, and that's the stairs. So next, we possess this, and we bring this up here, and we place. Oh no! Oh my. I've taken more damage from just these fucking controls rather than the actual enemies. Okay, I'm still not... combat, I guess, is starting to make sense. Maybe a little bit. It's... still not super inspiring. Like, it feels better. I definitely think it's better when it's just like versing a large enemy, a single large enemy. Like, at least that feels like more of a real game. I'm not saying it's like awe-inspiring, but it's better than what I thought. But the possession thing, I'm still not really getting the point of. Activate this magical statue to set a checkpoint. When it glows, you can use it to teleport back to the start of the map if needed. Okay, it's a checkpoint. So, actually, I was wondering this anyways, since we're kind of in a more proper level and not just the intro. Now what happens if I die? Is there actually... No. Is there actually some sort of reason to worry about dying? So if I kill this guy... Hey, oh no, he's not dead yet. Oh my god, I wish they would not bury underground like that. Come up so I can kill you. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to die. Come back here. I don't want you to attack me. So now what happens? Does it still checkpoint that one enemy that I killed? Do I lose any progress? Okay, I'm back here. Okay, he's there. So maybe you actually do lose some progress? Oops. Oh. Gosh. Instead. Not bad! We got our Kopaz back and a weird haunted game cart. as they say, one's overgrown Pokin problem is another Poco's profit.
Oi.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it goes. What does this do? I don't see it opening anything. That there. Is there any bombs? Not that I see it. So that's the checkpoint there. I wonder if... Oh, okay. Just respawn. Oh, did it reset all of this? Oh, that's stupid. Why would it reset that? How do I feed him? I press R to eat food myself. Oh, does he just recover when I eat? Oh, he does. Okay. Oh, and I shouldn't have jumped down because I could have just taken the checkpoint to exit. My bad. Let's go back. Return to the entrance. Okay. Go there. We didn't get much, Kopaz, but that should hold up the barrier for now. If by much you mean a single measly piece, then yeah, we're rolling in it. It'll have to do for now. But hey, now you've got a shiny new weapon and that magical cartridge. In fact, something about it feels like it's calling out to me. Then we gotta find a Manyateka user in the town. They'll help us figure out what to do with this. And don't forget your dad's pineapple samita. Maybe swing by the cantina too. Your mom might actually miss your face, you know. Oh, I wonder how long this demo is. Here's the kiosk that head into town. Okay. I did use the kiosk that head into town. Okay. Come on, pass the ball already. Ugh, rookie players. Coach Allen's in trouble if Boomy's his only star player. Hold! Look sharp, Rocky. Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that a most curious little vermin? Oh, come on, Peyote. You seriously don't recognize this scrawny rat? Ha! Hard to believe, Conky and Iza's runt. Still short, like some half-grown elder beast. I thought that said breast for a second. Half-grown elder breast. We'll let you through, Ratito. But there's a Boombola match on, so behave. Don't start trouble like you used to. And watch those 3 souls of yours. If they rile up the spirits, folks might start talking sacrifice again. Tread light, kid. Sheesh, what a pack of meatheads. Let's ditch these clowns, kid. Right on. Press escape to open the map. Look at that map. Is that a map? It's more like a... Is that a map? More just looks like connecting routes. That's the lady that hit us. It's the FLCL lady.
Camel?
Boomy, what's this mess? What happened? Oh, I sort of ran over an actual vermin this time, and my boxes flew off my bike. Sorry, can't chat. I need a minute to clear out the path. Shopping and barter are the heart and soul of town of Zaws. Make sure you always have plenty to trade. Trading is big in Zaws. You can acquire goods from vendors by purchasing them with souls or bartering if you don't have enough. Try exchanging your own items to get what you want. Switch between shop and barter as needed. Vendor stocks replenish daily. Ito, is it really you? Where's my best customer been all this time? Welcome back to my bodega. So, what'll it be today? I've got all the Coca-Cola you want and new snacks coming in soon. I just need that. I have stuff and things, but I'm just... What? Right here, I have 60. Oh, do I need... Wait. Hang on. Oh, you... Why does it add, like, all these unnecessary steps? What? No, Can I not just type it in? Okay, I guess that's what the balance is for, but... Okay.
Minnow.
Thanks for the Samita, Bozoga. Oh, by the way, mind taking a look at this thing? Know anything about it? Wow, is that what I think it is? I mean, wait, huh? Never mind. Looks worthless. I'll give you 200 solmanos. No? Okay, sheesh. But hey, don't take my word for it. Go bug Zaid or Osana. Maybe they'll know what to do with it. Go.
Emo.
Hey, Boomy, you're still into ancient magic stuff, right? Then check out this weird game cart we found. It's called Occult Magic, Ito, and whoa, looks like the Kopaz in that cartridge absorbed a bunch of spirit mania. Nice find. I bet Zaid's got something for that at the arcade. Head to the central market past the street vendors. Look for the mania lit signs and TVs. You can't miss it. I'd come with you, but the crash set me back on some local deliveries. Plus, I'm late for the Boombola match. Catch you later, Ito. Where am I going? I don't remember. What? Isa's Cantina. There's Isa's Lost Pup. Is that the cantina? I'm guessing so. We'll go there then. Okay, it's locked. This not it? Isa's Lost Pup. That's okay. That's... No, that's Osana. Okay. Alright, well then, how did I make that mistake? I guess this is the right path, maybe? I guess so.
Hey.
Oh, look at this crowd. It'll be impossible to get my mom's attention with this Boombola match going on. Packed house, huh? It's kind of a good problem to have. They're only here for drinks and chips and salsa. It's not even her own recipe. Let's get out of here. We'll catch her back home. Then why even make me come here?
Hey.
Okay, so where is this? Ask Zaid about the Soul cartridge at his Arcade Underworld 8. Maybe it's... Can I? No, can't fast travel. Okay. Maybe it's just the back alley? That's something about... Or is this it? This looks like something. Underworld 8. Okay, yeah, this must be it. Yo, Ito, my dude, been ages, huh? You back for some Z64 Manya carts? I got in some top shelf merch, maybe even a certain fighting game. Okay, so this makes me think that the like VHS filter thing might have actually been applied to that one thing because they got they got to reference the N64, but they turned the N on its side. I don't know, starting to feel like the nostalgia thing that a lot of indie devs like to do.
Oi.
No way, you finally got a copy of Ultra Instinct Gold? Heh, you better believe it, little buddy. Some out-of-towner traded it last week. Mint copies. CIB? Hey kid, focus, show him the thing. Right, no time for games right now, Boomy. Said you're some Manya-Teca master now. Think you can do anything with this?
Aye.
Whoa, dude, is this a soul cart? That's wild. Looks like one I rented to some guy ages ago. These older carts were made with Kopaz. Real magic stuff. Soaks up Manya like a sponge. Spirits get stuck in there, dude. If that guy ghosted my cart, it's probably been stewing in Manya for months. Lucky for you, I just finished a new mod on one of my old consoles. I call it the Spirit Mod 64. Sucks up soul energy and buffs spirits. IRL XP. Dope that your spooky pal's showing up. Most stay hidden. Hop in. This better not crash and toast me halfway. You can exchange soul cartridges at Zaid's Arcade to unlock new abilities for Z and other companions. Okay. Man Z to possess your pot pack and awaken pot warriors. Oh, dude, that glow on you. You've got the wild Manya, huh? One cart. So what do you got, buddy? I'm into stuff that hums or looks cool. I guess so. I'll fire up the MR Domain Station 2 in the back. You two can test your shiny new upgrades in there. The what now? Boomy calls it Manya Reality. It's like a training game where you can safely fight Nomos and test spells. Pretty sick, right? Oh, and if you find more soul cards out there, bring them to me. And your pops always said video games were a waste of time, huh? Z can possess your magical pot to transform into Pot Warrior for a limited time. Pot Warrior consumes zest. I don't know what zest is. In combat, and reverts to spirit form when depleted. I'm guessing that's your stamina? Press C to switch back to Z's spirit form at any time. Oh. This feels so clunky. There's so many buttons. I have to press it down, hold F, target it. Of course, he's there. It said press C to cancel, right? I'm pressing C. Okay, so press this, hold F, point it at that, he possesses it, then he attacks. Man, it's like a fucking fighting game combo. Like, what is this shit? Okay, go home. Where's home? Grandma's house home? Guessing so. Yeah.
Oi.
Bad guys, watch out, kid. These vermin look hungry. Oh no, they stole the pineapples. Oh my god. Classic vermin move. Those sneaky little pests. But it's late, kid, and we don't have time to go back to town. Let's try the new fancy pot thing. Wonderful. Is this the end of the demo? My gosh. Ito, my dear. Damn, mom's got some thighs. Ito, my dear, what a surprise to see you back home.
Oi.
Hey, Mom. Wait, really? But Dad's letter. Letter? Oh, forget that. I'm just so happy to see you. Come here and give me a hug. Coming back home empty-handed. We taught you better than that. Dad, I bought pineapple samita in town, but some hungry vermin ate it before I... Well, vermin will be vermin. Don't get your father started on the angered Pixano. Dinner's almost ready. Come in. You're so lucky Grandma was visiting today, too. She cooked some of your favorite. Dig in, Osito. You're so skinny. Wingdings cook for you more, dear. Eat. You'll need strength. There's plenty of work waiting for you tomorrow. Does the demo end? Go to bed? When does this fucking demo end? Where is bed? Is bed here? You can go to bed anytime except during the morning shift. Sleeping in the afternoon or night will advance the next day. Conky's got you on a tight curfew, so kiosks shut down after dark and you can only travel between home and town. I could get some rest.
Oi!
Eat breakfast. Dang, no one be hating. Are you into this game? Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just got... I don't know. It's not clicking for me. It's not bad. It's far from bad. It's fine. But it's not really gripping me. I guess the world is interesting. They do that thing where they throw like a lot of proper nouns at you. And like they throw a lot of proper nouns at you, which makes the world feel more unique, more its own thing. Which is fine, but then as someone who's not at all familiar with the world, makes it feel much more unapproachable. Like you have no fucking clue what the hell they're talking about. Right now there's basically no stakes, and the combat isn't really gripping me that much. Like, it's fine. Shit, I don't know. I'm playing Slay the Spire 2 and Crimson Desert in tandem right now. How do you even fucking do that? Ito, meet me outside when you're done. Don't take long. He's just grumpy that I made your favorite. I could never forget this recipe.
Oi!
Good animation. Some meals are more nutritious than others. Isa's breakfast healed you and your companion and granted a special buff for the rest of the day. You can only have one buff at a time. If you eat another, the current one will be replaced. Choose wisely and cook meals before long journeys. Maybe this is one of them story games I hear so much about in the RPG Maker community, where everything's shit and the story's shit too, but somehow it's a great story and they spent years writing it. I have no idea. I'm not saying it's shit. Maybe at some point, like, here's my thing. Like, maybe at some point this becomes interesting. But we're, and I know I've spent some time talking, but we're like let's say I've given it like a fair, I don't know, hour of playing, and it still just feels so, I don't know. It's got nothing, and that would, I'd hesitate to say fine if it was a full game, but it'd be more acceptable if it was a full game. But this is a demo. You're trying to grip people and show them why you want them to buy the full game, and this is not doing it for me. You should not pick the very start of the game, or if you do, then you need to truncate the beginning to get to the more interesting part. Cozy game, perhaps? Maybe. But then it has this focus on combat. Well, at least she still remembers how to cook this. Not bad. Tastes just like I remember. It's gonna teach me how to farm now, right? I bumped into that mechanic earlier. I now get to work and put that spirit of yours to good use. Grab your tools from the shed at the entrance. Switch between the machete, hoe, and watering can with the scroll wheel. Use tools by pressing mouse button. Use the hoe to till the soil. Plant seeds with R to change seeds or fertilizer. Hold R and press the scroll wheel down or up, just like your lunchbox. Water your plots daily with watering can. Refill it when empty to keep crops growing strong. Yeah. One of those cozy games, huh? Oh, there we go. How do you fertilize it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Guess I need to water it first. Thing is like, gosh, this is like the, it's It's like Harvest Moon, but it's like the slowest, least interesting part of it, which is just the tedious going square by square kind of thing. I've heard good things about Pokopia. I haven't personally played it, but I've heard that even though it's a cozy game, it's sped up a lot of the tedious stuff that is synonymous with cozy games, and that's kind of a shame for this game because it makes it. I think this kind of stuff is just it's just so not interesting, and it feels like there's such a clash between like the combat and then this. It just feels, I don't know, man. Crops grow at the start of each day in town of Zaz. Time advances whenever you travel to or return from the wilds. Check your crops daily, and when they shine, equip your tools and press E to harvest. If you make a mistake and want to clear space, use the machete to cut your plants or to till to remove the seeds. Good, next task, stuff that unruly spirit of yours into the blade. Its magic will make the blade much stronger. See, do the ghost thing. Excuse me, look at that crusty old thing. Totally not my style. No way am I cramming myself into that relic. Come on, Z, my father's watching. You know how he gets. What's the big deal, please? Oh, a deal. Look, kid, how about I stash some of my essence in that blade? The rest stays out here, watching your back. Deal? Fine, just make sure he doesn't notice. Ito, quit standing around and channel your heritage spirit. That blade's got magic now. Might as well see if you can keep up with it. Oh, I'm thriving. This thing's got more space than your dusty room. You sure don't want to move in? You sure you don't want to move in? Just a Zelda spin attack. A kid, unless your dad's next task was get swarmed by murderous pests, I think we've got a problem. Pokin chores incoming. Why am I not dodging? There we go. Buddy, it's okay. We got them all. You're fine, right? Right? Oh, I'm tired of this game. When does the demo end? I turned my back for 1 second, Ito. What did you do? Me, I saved Buddy from a swarm of wild Pokin. Where were you? Buddy has been through wars. This attack was nothing. You weren't fast enough. Now he's hurt. Hand me all the Kurana berries you have. This is all I got. This isn't enough. Go out there and don't come back until you've got some fresh ones. Oh yeah, nothing says welcome home like someone barking orders. Oh my god. Okay. I'm done. I don't know. I'm not into this game. It just feels so tedious. And they got you farming now? Jeez, they really put this kid to work. No kidding. What is the game supposed to be? Let's read the whole page. After receiving a letter from his parents, Ito reluctantly returns home to help the family farm and restaurant. As he settles back into family life, Ito realizes that the once peaceful village hides an ancient secret, and the town needs his help to reveal its forbidden past and the dark cloud that haunts them. Okay. As you explore around the area around Zaz and help townspeople take advantage of Ito's skills with his trusty machete as you slash and dodge through enemies while teaming up with several trusted companions, each one use their own unique skills to dispatch enemies. True soul food. Food is the way to people's heart in Zaz, and giving townsfolk their favorite meal will increase your bonds and allow you to learn more about them, or eat the meals yourself and gain powerful stat boosts. It takes a village. Everyone has a story to tell, and it's up to Ito's mastering of the soul-infused machete and his magic-infused recipes to help them overcome their personal nightmares. Help legendary towns, heroes, fashionable shopkeepers, stars of the Boonbola team, leaders of local magical sects, and speak with the soulsmith who is able to imbue magic into the weapons and tools. You know what's kind of funny is actually it's weirdly similar to my own game. It's good to find someone else who's kind of trying to tackle the same thing I'm doing. It took the fun out of functional. Cause like reading this, it's like, oh yeah, you're helping townsfolk with their own personal struggles. It's like, oh yeah, that's mine. Plus you have like the exploration thing. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like I might have figured out the formula better. The difference is their game is actually releasing. So I might have figured out the formula better, but theirs actually exists. It's more like you walk around town and everyone makes this kid do their jobs. Yeah. You know, I wish it talked more about like I don't know. I wish it talked more about like kind of the culture it came from, because it kind of has like this Mexican influence, I think. I mean, you got tacos and stuff, and they have maña. It seems to be its own world, which is cool. I wish they, I don't know, more eased you into it more. And I don't mean like more slowly, because for the love of God, the pacing on this intro just felt terrible. But I just mean like, I don't know, introduce you to these different things better. Like I said, they kind of just throw a lot of proper nouns at you that they just kind of seem to expect you to figure out on your own. Just sometimes fine and sometimes not, but it does feel really, it makes you, the player, feel really disconnected from this world because you don't know what's going on and they don't seem to welcome you into it. A lot of it just felt really, really tedious to me. The combat was like fine, but it didn't really make the game. The farming, for the love of God, my eyes were just glazing over when that came up. I will say that's probably more on me. You know, like if I was actually someone who was like actually interested in this game, it does say in the description down here that, you know, it's a family farm. So actually, this whole first line is like the most stereotypical line for, you know, like Harvest Moon or whatever, you know, farming sim games. After receiving a letter from his parents, you have to reluctantly return home to help the family farm. So it's like that right there. I would have been like, oh, okay, so this it's has some Harvest Moon influence in there. But so I guess if someone was looking for that type of game, you know, they'd be super happy. But I almost kind of wonder, like, this was the thing that always got me with like even Stardew Valley to some extent, or I don't know, some of the like games that are primarily first and foremost a farming type game, but then they throw in like some sort of combat thing, and it always feels like extracurricular. It feels just so tacked on. It's like, if I'm there for farming, I want to be there for farming. I don't want to do this other like half-baked thing, you know? It doesn't really feel relevant. It doesn't feel connected. It just feels like something disparate to the game. And that's kind of what this feels like so far. I don't really see the connection between like the farming and the combat. Like the combat wasn't particularly hard. I can tell, like I can see where this is going, right? We learned that you can cook dishes and those dishes give you special buffs. So you'd want to farm to make the ingredients to make the special dishes, and then those buffs you use when you go out. The thing is that the game hasn't really like I don't know how important those buffs really are, and a buff always just feels like kind of like a bonus. And I think that's also one of the problems too, is right, like a buff is just that bonus thing that you get on top. Like you don't, on the one hand, you don't want to make it feel necessary because then at that point, it's just it's necessary, right? But at the same time, if you don't power it up enough, then it makes all of the cooking, the farming feel pointless. So I'm it talks in here about people have their favorite food, so maybe part of the cooking would be cooking for the townspeople, but then at that point, the farming has nothing to do with the combat, which then comes back to that whole it's a disparate element, unattached to the main game because cooking is only for the town, which is just like any other life sim farming game, whatever, Harvest Moon like. This might be feature creep. Did they have fishing and cooking? I didn't experience it, but I wouldn't doubt it if it's in there. Well, there is cooking. I mean, that's part of it. Is you got to cook these meals for people. Why is it not unhighlighted? There we go. I don't know about fishing, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's fishing in the game because it feels like it wants to be that type of game. So, yeah, I think like to me the so far it just feels like the exploration and combat feels just kind of disconnected from the rest of the game. And it's that same problem that I have with, like I mentioned, like Stardew Valley or whatever, that like has combat in there, but it just I don't know. I'm here to play one type of game, and unless you like find some sort of way to marry the two to be equal, it always just feels like one is more of a distracting annoyance from the main game, which is again why I was saying is tooting my own horn. I do think I found that formula, in my opinion. So yeah, and I was aware of this. That's what I was saying is like I can draw some comparisons between this and my own game because there are some similar ideas here. But this was one of the problems that I had ran into is that it's like I don't want this part of the game and this part of the game to feel like two separate things that the player's bouncing between. I wanted to feel like one cohesive thing where both parts are connected and necessary. If there's more interesting, like there's some sort of dark world, some weird, I don't know, demon thing. Like again, I feel like there could possibly be potential interest in this, and I could be completely wrong about what I was just saying. I wish as a demo it would have better illustrated that. It would have illustrated the cool, what's cool about this game. Instead, you just go through a very humdrum intro that doesn't really capture my attention other than like the art, but then you start to become numb to that. Like all right, I clicked on the game, I downloaded the game because of the art. I'm already here because of the art. Now I want you to show me why I should stick around, right? I don't know. But you have to reluctantly farm because it's your family farm. Yeah. Well, I know the character is reluctant about it, but as a player, I don't really want to feel reluctant about it because unlike the character, I still have the option to not buy the game. I still have the option to quit the game. The character might be locked into doing it, but I am not. So that's the difference. Having a farm home base is not a bad idea. Like, you loot seeds in dungeons and then grow shit when you return home, and then you grow healing items. Yeah, but and then that becomes a question of balance because again, if you can easily overcome the combat, if you can easily overcome the combat with the need of very little healing items, then the seeds don't really amount to much. So, like, I'm not saying you're wrong. It can be. It's just a matter of getting the balance right, where the combat needs to offer enough challenge where you feel like you do need those healing items, those potions, or whatever. And same thing for the buffs. It's almost kind of like maybe if it was like a action RPG in the style of like Diablo or something, because like especially Diablo is you typically are just draining through potions one after another, and it's almost it's a necessity to have potions at that point. And I think at that point that's the type of genre that would maybe fit that kind of style more, right? And in fact, almost, I feel like that would actually work pretty well again with the already established formula of like Diablo, because often in Diablo you do have like your one main hub that you return to before you delve into the dungeon or whatever. So once again, you already kind of have a hub that you frequently return to. So it's just a matter of adjusting what kind of things drop. And the funny thing is this game is almost there to an action RPG because it's got the isometric view. It just didn't have the loot drops. What I was getting from the enemies was just like crafting materials, not seeds, or sometimes just random food or whatever. I don't know. Like, I'm not here to say the game is bad. It's got nice art. The animations are good. It seems like it's an interesting world. I wish it would introduce the player more gradually to the concepts of the world, but nonetheless, it still does seem interesting. It seems well thought out. So those are like for sure the things that I know are good about the game. Like 100%, we've seen the evidence of that. The I'm not so sure about category is the combat and the rest of the farming and cooking stuff. Maybe it becomes more interesting. This is the kind of stuff that I wish the demo would have been better about introducing. Pokemon did it pretty good with the berry bushes. Did they? I rarely used berries in my runs of Pokemon. Like, sometimes it was nice to give have them hold a berry because it basically in the sense of turn based it basically offers healing without using a turn to heal because they just hold the berry and then their health drops low enough they automatically use the berry. Cool. Which is fine, I think, but that's not like a central mechanic. That doesn't seem core to the experience. You can go through a Pokemon game without the necessity of berries. Like this is trying to make the farming thing central to the game. And so it needs to feel just as important as the exploration. But then also, like I said, there needs to be the element that ties those two parts together. Because, like, so far, it just felt like you needed to do the farming because the game told you to. Again, I don't know. The game may later transform to where the farming is important to the exploration. I just don't know because the demo didn't do a good job demonstrating that. So I can only go off of what I experienced, and what I experienced is I don't want to play that. Ah, so that's that. I wonder if there's any way going back to to Scrap Story. I wonder if there's any way to get in contact with the developer. Yeah, they got some social media. I'm gonna reach out to the Scrap Story dude and let him know the demo doesn't work. So oh, I see. I totally missed your previous message. I think farming as a small side thing is good. Pokemon did it pretty well, and yeah, that's what you're saying. And I was totally arguing what you were saying. Yeah, as a side thing, I think it's fine. Like it's one of those things. Like if you're interested, you can do it, but if you're not interested, you can totally skip it. And I agree with that. That would be fine. I'm in lurk mode working on my game. That's fine. I'm gonna wrap up. It's nearly, I mean, it's nearly my bedtime here anyways. And I've streamed for 2 hours. I'm pretty tired. I'm ready to wrap up. I'm gonna contact the Scrap Story dev. Maybe we'll try playing the game next time. I don't know when that'll be, but you'll see me whenever that happens. So thank you guys so much for joining me today, watching me play that game. It was interesting, I guess. Maybe. I hope you guys are interested in it. That's it. Thanks so much. Bye.